Welcome on in for today's college basketball pick video play for December 1st, 2018. In this one, going to be talking about this matchup here between the Missouri State Bears and the Oregon Beavers, and give our lean on where we see the better value against the spread. The home team, Oregon State, coming in as rather large favorites, giving about 12 points in Missouri State. They got off to a really nice start, 3-0 through their first 3 games. All of them double-digit wins against manageable competition on their home court, but since leaving Springfield, it just hasn't been as easy for Missouri State. They've gone on to lose their last 4 games in a row, and by considerable margins, losing by 23 against Nebraska, losing by 19 against USC, losing by 11 against Murray State, and then in their last outing, really laying an egg in a matchup you'd expect a team like Missouri State to take care of business in potentially, as they came in favored at Air Force, but throughout the entire course of that game, really struggled on the defensive end primarily, as they went on to lose by a final of 69-88. And now they have to go into yet another true road setting. Going to be a difficult one for the Bears to try and bounce back today against Oregon State. In terms of their numbers, the Bears are averaging about 74 points per game, but those defensive numbers have been receding after Missouri State got off to a really strong start, now ranking 256th in the nation in points allowed, giving up a little under 76 points per game on average. And again, like I said, that number has gone way up for Missouri State in their last 4 outings, giving up 85, 99, 77, and 88 points respectively in those 4 defeats. So they're taking on the Oregon State Beavers, who have opened up 5-1, and they've been looking pretty good out of the gate. They've grabbed some of their better wins against teams like Penn as well as Old Dominion, with their 1 defeat coming against Missouri. In their last outing, Oregon State getting past Long Beach State on the road in a competitive matchup by a final of 75-72 in Oregon State. Once they get into Pac-12 action, we actually think this could be, at the very least, a mid-tier team within the Pac-12, given the type of experience that is on this Oregon State roster, and particularly when they play behind their home court advantage. We expect the Beavers to grab their fair share of victories within the Pac-12. They have a solid home court edge. In terms of their numbers, the Beavers, they aren't going to blow you away with their offensive production. They're averaging around 71 points per game, but defensively, they've been really strong. They're only giving up about 63 points per contest, and then also they're going to have the best player on the court today with Trez Tinkle, the son of the head coach and the forward here. He's averaging over 20 points per game, and he's likely to get some big numbers here against Missouri State, who, like I said, has been struggling quite a bit on the defensive side of the ball more recently. So with all that being the case, we feel like Oregon State, behind their home court advantage, is going to be able to go on and win while covering right now what sits about a 12 to 12.5 point spread. And Missouri State, again, in their last outing, really dropping the ball in a horrible performance, giving up 88 points to that Air Force offense is not the kind of result you want to see. So again, going to be fading Missouri State here, taking the Oregon State Beavers, giving those points as the better value play. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. You can check out our daily free play in college basketball for today's action. That's going to be a pick against the spread in the Utah State versus UC Irvine matchup. So again, if you're interested in getting that, you can check that out over at stumpthespread.com, as well as all of our premium college basketball picks against the spread on top of that. So thanks, guys, for stopping on in. Subscribe for more, and I hope to see you back here for future videos.